quand c'était la belle qui revenait de nuit. Arrive à sa porte, crois-tu constater? J'arrive à sa porte, crois-tu constater? Ami, c'est votre amant qui revient de la guerre. Il revient de la gare sur un gros bâtiment. Je n'ouvre pas ma porte, il est minuit sonné. Je n'ouvre pas ma porte, il est minuit sonné. Mon père aussi, ma mère, dans la rue blanche sont couchés. Ils ont barricadé les portes et ont gardé les clés. Je vais à la fenêtre, me la ouvrirez-vous? Je vais à la fenêtre, me la ouvrirez-vous? Je suis couvert de neige et mouillé jusqu'aux genoux. Laissez-moi enfant la belle entrer et sauter chez vous. Les amis de mon père, ils chantent bien mieux que vous. Les amis de mon père, ils chantent bien mieux que vous. Ils disent dans leur langage galant, père content. Tu perds aussi, tu connais, et tu reviens trop souvent. Si j'ai perdu mes peines, j'ai bien passé mon temps. Si j'ai perdu mes peines, j'ai bien passé mon temps. Souviens-tu la belle ce soir à la chandelle, quand nous étions tous deux comme deux amoureux.
The show will begin in 5 minutes. The show will begin in 5 minutes. The Canadian Folk Music Awards is pleased to welcome Mi'kmaq singer-songwriter Janelle Duvall to offer a welcome song and honor the territory.
Hello, everyone. It's really nice to see everyone. I'm actually here at my mother's request. So she offers her regrets, but she's on the West Coast dealing with some family business. So this song is for her and my Aunt Shirley, who's sick over there right now. And so I'm going to sing a song for them and for the land. Aho, Walaliok, everyone.
Bienvenue au premier gala des prix de musique folk canadienne 2024. En direct du Théâtre Majestic dans la magnifique ville de St. John's, Terre-Neuve et Labrador. Welcome to Night 1 of the 2024 Canadian Folk Music Awards. Live from the Majestic Theatre in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of our outstanding Canadian folk artists and feature live performances. Ce soir, nous célébrons les réalisations de nos formidables artistes folk canadiens. Et nous vous proposons des prestations de Queen Kong, Aaron Collis, La Déferlance, Julian Taylor et Barbra Lica. Maintenant, veuillez accueillir les animateurs des prix de musique folk 2024. Please welcome your hosts for the 2024 Canadian Folk Music Awards, Tom Power et Emilia Barteles.
We respectfully acknowledge the land on which we gather as the ancestral homelands of the Beothuk, whose culture has now been erased forever. We also acknowledge the island of Uknamunguk as the unceded traditional territory of the Beothuk and Mi'kmaq. We acknowledge Labrador as the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Innu of Nitassinan, the Inuit of Nunatsiavut, and the Inuit of Nunatukavut.
We also acknowledge and honor the original people of this land from coast to coast to coast, who have lived here for thousands of years, and like them, may we strive to be responsible stewards of the land. And in a spirit of truth and reconciliation, we wish to respect the cultures, ceremonies, and traditions of all who call it home. Thank you to the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis for sharing their land and cultures as in person or online virtually, we celebrate the creativity and diversity of the Canadian folk music community.
All right. How's it going? Welcome to the night. How are you doing? You doing all right? All right, pretty good. Welcome to night one of the biggest event in Canadian folk music. For those of you visiting from across the country, how many here not from town tonight? How many not from town and not from the Bay? Fewer. All right. Welcome to St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador in this year, our province's Year of the Arts. Interesting decision, I think, to have the Canadian Folk Music Awards in St. John's in Newfoundland. After all, not a place well known for folk music. News to me. It's not like we have 4 artists nominated from Newfoundland for awards this weekend. It's not like we have a statue of Ron Hines on George Street. It's not like this entire theater is owned by the accordion player for Great Big Sea or anything. But how about a round of applause for the reopening of the beautiful, majestic theater?
Bienvenue à ce soir, l'un des plus grands événements dans le domaine de la musique folk canadienne. Pour ceux d'entre vous qui nous rendent visite de partout au pays ou du monde, bienvenue à Saint-Jean, Terre-Neuve et Labrador, en cette année des arts de notre province.
As you might guess by now, Amelia is here to both co-host the show and also to provide the French translation, I think, because to be honest, my French isn't amazing. Now, it's okay. I did solid K to 8 St. John's French. I learned a lot of après-vous.
Defense de fumer.
Yeah, fenêtre, the whole thing. But you know what? I still speak a little bit, and I was actually listening to what Amelia was saying there, and I think I got it. I think I picked it up. Yeah. I think she said, Tom, that's a really nice blazer you're wearing. You look sharp, not old-fashioned at all. What style you have. You're the most stylish member of the Dardanelles. Is that right? Am I right about, did I get that right, Amelia?
No.
I love the person in the front way who went, nope. Back to French 1200, Tom. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the hospitality and the pints and the fish and chips. I'm sorry if for the people from away, I'm sorry if anyone said you had anything to do with our hockey team leaving. I know you didn't. I know it wasn't you, folk musicians. Hockey teams don't leave because of people with sandals. Tonight, they don't. Fact check it. Tonight, we celebrate the finest in Canadian folk music after a big year, and we are so honored to welcome some of the greatest Canadian folk musicians here to our backyard.
Ce soir, nous célébrons le meilleur de la musique folk canadienne après une année très chargée. Nous sommes très honorés d'accueillir certains des plus grands musiciens et musiciennes folk du pays, ici, dans notre cour.
I did get a haircut. You're right, Amelia. Thank you very much. We now have... I'll stop.
He's not going to stop.
Because the person in the front row keeps saying no to me. No. That's the person who writes into the CBC every time I misuse whom on the radio. We now... Hey, Mom. We now have the honor... She's here. Whom is here. We now have the honor of presenting the very first award of the 2024 Canadian Folk Music Awards, New Emerging Artist of the Year.
Voyons les nominés pour Artiste de la Relève de l'année.
In the category for New Emerging Artist of the Year, dans la catégorie Artiste de la Relève de l'année, the nominees are, les nominés sont La Déferlance, Le Feu aux Poudres, Kaylee Jade, Turpentine, Mia Kelly, Garden Through the War, Moonfruits, Salt, Stephen Tates, Late Bloom, Young Tree and the Blooms for Young Tree and the Blooms.
This is cool. We get to announce the first winner. Okay. And the recipient of the award is Mia Kelly for Garden Through the War. Congratulations to Mia. Are you coming up? You're coming up to say something? You can take the award, hanging out? Pick it up for Mia. Come on up. What's your name?
Mine.
Yeah.
Yasmin.
Yasmin, everybody, picking up the award for Mia. Is there a video? I think there's a video.
Hello, Emerging Artist of the Year. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I can tell you, I've been having so much fun emerging as an artist, and I can't wait to be making music for a very long time alongside all of you. I'm so grateful for this amazing community, and I wish I could be there to celebrate with you in person. I hope you have the best time. Thank you so much. It means the world.
Our next performer is a Juno-nominated singer, songwriter, producer based in Toronto who has headlined festivals all over the world, from Montreal to Tokyo to Port-au-Prince to Vancouver Island.
Sorti en 2018, son album You're Fine a marqué l'introduction d'éléments folk et americana à son répertoire, et elle a cumulé jusqu'à maintenant plus de 6 millions d'écoutes sur Spotify.
In 2023, she took home Song of the Year at the Ontario Folk Music Awards. Tonight, she joins us with 2 2024 Canadian Folk Music Award nominations, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Would you please give a warm welcome to Barbra Lica.
Wanna play outside in the summer, forget about the voice of my mother saying, oh, don't lie out in the sun. I wanna eat like nobody's watching, every piece of cake in the oven, baby, no, won't share with anyone. In 40 years, I wanna hear you say, you're still beautiful, and that'll never change. See, I've been holding on to rules that I'd love to break with you. Maybe we could just let go. Maybe we could just get old. Gonna let my hair go to gray and spend the money on a long vacation. We can go to anywhere we choose. Gonna let the kids do the dishes. We don't have to be so ambitious. We can sleep in every day till noon. In 40 years, I wanna see your face with the same expression as on our wedding day. See, I've been holding on to rules that I'd love to break with you. Maybe we could just let go. Maybe we could just get old. Do 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 do. Oh, in 40 years, the wrinkles on my skin tell the story of the places that I've been. And wouldn't that be something sweet? You could take the ride with me. Maybe we could just let go. Maybe we could just get old. Thank you so much. It's been a huge goal of mine to be recognized at this specific event. So I just feel so proud and honored to be here, and I feel like we really come a long way since my temping days. I thought that in honor of this, I would do a song that I wrote while temping, the time I got fired for standing on my desk and singing. And now look at us. Don't let them find me. They'll put me away. Cause I'm singing, and I'll sing the whole day. Don't let them catch me and point in my chair, where the sun won't shine on me and you can't breathe the air. I'm a top flight singer in the city of my mind, and they line up to see me most every night. So don't make me go if it's all the same. I can't work today, Mama. Listen, they're calling my name. I'm a top flight singer in the city of my mind, and they line up to see me most every night. Got my high heels on. The band starts to play. I'm punching the clock now, and I'm ready to walk on. Stage, da-ba-di-da-da-da. you so much. That's Tom Fleming on the guitar, Will Fisher on the drums, Mark Offrey on the bass. Thank you so much to the Canada Council for the Arts for sponsoring our part in this performance. And please enjoy the rest of the ceremony. It's only the sky in blue and in white. It's only the breeze fluttering by. It's only my hand folded in yours, but I couldn't ask for anything more. It's only a day like any other day, but suddenly I just know it's you. So what do you say? Don't need the roses, the ivory dress. Don't need the house with a white picket fence. Whatever may come, the good and the bad, I'll give you my heart, 'cause it's all that I have. It's only a day like any other day, but suddenly I just know it's you. So what do you say? So what do you say? It's only the way the time's standing still. I'm taking a leap and hoping that you will too. So what do you say? So what do you say? It's only a day like any other day. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. That was great. That was really good. Barbra Lica, give her a round of applause, man. That was really, really something else. Holy moly. Off to a good start. I also kind of like that we get to hear a couple of songs. Don't you like that? Typically you get out, you hear one song, you're like, what was that one called? You're on to the next thing. I like that we get a little bit of time. Feels like I'm at the ship. Our award is for Instrumental Composer of the Year. To present the award, we are delighted to have with us performing songwriter, recording artist, board member, sharp dresser, from what I could tell backstage, with the Canadian Folk Music Awards, Mr. Bob Stark. Give him a round of applause.
Good evening, good people of the rock. People of the rock who have shown the CFMA's affection this week. Thank you very much. Now, this is my first visit standing on the ground. but I got honorary status from Paige Penny the other night when I told her that my sister-in-law was born in Botwood. Now, I have no idea what kind of fish this is, but I want to indulge your imagination while I kiss the cod. Now I think I'm officially here. Now I must confess, my own instrumental skill is jamming lead guitar, otherwise known as search and rescue. So I'm more than flattered to be here tonight to present the award for the first ever Instrumental Composer of the Year. Now, as a songwriter, we write melodies, we put words to them, stories. What an amazing talent for an instrumental composer who lets us create our own story. Let's have a look at this year's first ever CFMA nominees for Instrumental Composer of the Year.
In the category for Instrumental Composer of the Year, dans la catégorie Compositeur de l'année, the nominees are, les nominés sont Dario Montanino, Rio Lion, Don Ross, Water, Laurie Wolf, Frey by Queen Kong, Nathan Smith, Emmeline Stam, John David Williams, Alan Mackey, Beacons by Vinta, Steve Dawson, Phantom Threshold by Steve Dawson and the Telescope 3.
This is always hard getting the thing out of the envelope. But anyways, pleased to announce the first ever recipients of the hopefully it's international, eh? International Instrumental Composer of the Year, Nathan Smith, Emily Stam, John David Williams, Alan Mackey, Deacon Zika. Oh, they snuck up on me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the Canadian Folk Music Awards. This is a huge honor and such a thrill to not only be here among so many of our favorite instrumentalists and other composers, but wow, just such an honor to be recognized. We want to thank our Ballfolk dance community back home in Toronto. Without them, we would never have even met, and it's really the raison d'être for the music that we make together. And because so much of the music that we composed was written and arranged during the pandemic, we want to thank all the people who hosted concerts in their backyards when Vinta was just getting started and when this music was first being brought into the world. So thank you, and thank you all.
Back this way.
Oh,
that way.
okay.
Got to get your picture taken.
Come on, another round of applause for Vinta. That's a great record.
Il s'agit d'un prix particulièrement important compte tenu de l'héritage de Terre-Neuve en matière de musique traditionnelle et aussi de son amour pour la musique traditionnelle.
This is a particularly meaningful award given Newfoundland and Labrador's legacy in traditional music, its love for traditional music, and its love for all things old. Our music, our architecture, and our pearlikins.
No!
That joke was just for me, by the way. It's for the people visiting, there's a community called Old Perlican. Anyway, and there's New Perlican too. So I'll try that one in the second half. To present Traditional Singer of the Year, the owner of O'Brien's Music, and someone who can sell you a string when you break yours tonight, would you please welcome to the stage, Dave Rowe.
Thank you. I am honored to present the award for Traditional Singer of the Year. Traditional songs are special, or they wouldn't still be sung hundreds of years after they were created. Singers of these treasures are performing a sacred trust as they move current audiences with their renditions and thereby pass the torch to future generations. Let's have a look at this year's nominees.
In the category for Traditional Singer of the Year, dans la catégorie Chanteur traditionnel de l'année, sponsored by, commandité par O'Brien's Music. The nominees are, les nominés sont François Félix Roy, Peine perdue. Hannah Shira Naaman, The Wheels Won't Go. Leyenny, Yarrow Under the Moon. Mary Beth Carty, Crossing the Causeway. Tiana Lefebvre, Roses by Jackson Hollow.
Okay, and this year's recipient for Traditional Singer of the Year is Mary Beth Carty, Crossing the Causeway.
This is unexpected. I don't have too much prepared to say because I spent the afternoon listening to bluegrass and kitty vitty. You know, like sometimes you feel like you're a little weird because you sing the old songs, and this trophy will be a reminder to me to keep doing so. And just a reminder that the farther back you go when you're digging for the old songs, listening to old music, traditional music from all around the world, the more you hear how we're all connected and all across cultures all over the world, and how we're all related. So, in sic nogamach, Walalio, Tapaliva Hula, I guess, merci beaucoup tout le monde. C'est un grand honneur, merci, Canadian Folk Music Awards.
Quatre fois finaliste au prix Juno, finaliste dans la prix Polaris Long List, le musicien torontois cumule plus que 11 millions d'écoutes sur la plateforme de musique en continu. Après 25 ans dans l'industrie de la musique, il s'est bâti une réputation d'artiste et entrepreneur véritablement indépendant.
This is a performer who, if you've never seen before, look out. I mean, I have watched this next artist perform in front of audiences far and wide, and I've watched them do gigs like this where they walk up in front of an audience who may not know them as well, and I watch as the performance goes on, and I watch each individual person in that audience go, wow, and I watch every single person in that audience become a new fan. So I am so excited that St. John's gets to see Julian for the first time tonight, because I just asked him backstage, I said, have you ever been here before? And he says, no, I've been to Port aux Basques. Close. So, would you please welcome to the stage the great Julian Taylor.
Wow, what a treat. This is my second show in Newfoundland. I played the ship on Thursday, which was pretty awesome. It's such an honor to be here among so many wonderful musicians, wonderful people in this industry, and I'm just so grateful to get the opportunity to perform for you tonight, to see other people perform, and just be here in St. John's. Thank you. This is a song that I wrote for my family and the gratitude that I have for all of them. I haven't always been easy, and they've always stuck by me. It's a crazy world that we live in. The tide comes and goes so fast. Right now, while I'm trying to be present, I'm still chasing shadows of my past. My father was born in the islands. My mom was born on the great turtle's back. They pray for me when I go out in the evening. At least it's one of the rumors out here. Around Christmas time spent with our family over hot toddy sorrel and ginger beer. They did their best and they did it for freedom. They did everything they ever could for me. We went to church every single Sunday. We'd get dressed up and then go to Granny's place. I'd run around that house with my cousins. We'd love to race. There is an abundance of hope that lies between the oceans of time. There's nothing singular about it, yet it can clearly be defined. Yet it can be clearly defined, and I'm wide awake. I chalk it up to all of my mistakes and all the heartache that I've had to face and all the choices that I've had to make in my life. The greatest memories are never taken. They're all stored in your memory. Me and my mom, we used to go to goodbyes and talk philosophy. We'd sit there just talking for hours. I once asked her why are good memories so heavy. She simply said, aren't we lucky? And I'm wide awake. I chalk it up to all of my mistakes and all the heartache that I've had to face and all the choices that I've had to make in my life. I could use a hand. You willing to lend a hand? And a voice? All right, let's do this. It just goes like this. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. That's it. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. One more time. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky? There is an abundance of hope that lies between the oceans of time. There's nothing singular about it, yet it can clearly be defined. Yet it can be clearly defined, and I'm wide awake. I chalk it up to all of my mistakes and all the choices that I've had to make and all the heartache that I've had to face in my life. Thank you very much, Now Goa. This is from my record Beyond the Reservoir, and it was one of the hardest records for me to make because I had to relive and face my adolescence and my life as a young adult. And there was a lot of turmoil in my life when I was that age. Not to say that turmoil doesn't exist anymore, but it was really new. This song is about a friend of mine, one of my best friends, who was the 13th murder in the city of Toronto in 2005. It took me close to 20 years to write this song. It's called Murder 13. I used to play here, my dad on the restaurant downstairs. Out there in the parking lot with a couple fold-out chairs. Down the block was Bedford Park. A lot of my friends went there. It wasn't nothing much, it could have been anywhere. And I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. 'Cause I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. Do you remember Kay's party? The first year the Blue Jays won. I mean, how could you forget that Joe caught a game-winning home run? Some of us got lost, some of us got crazy. Running down Young Street, we were so young. We were so young. And I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. Yes, I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. In middle school, we all started dealing. That's when I called you, and I was in over my head. Asked you to make a drop. Think about it's all you said. That's when our paths crossed, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. And I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. Yes, I've had enough. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I just don't feel like being here anymore. My name is Alex, and I was murder 13. gonna soha, seeds. A song about resilience and strength, perseverance. When I was writing this record, Beyond the Reservoir, I was really conscious about the struggles that I have with my own identity, being a person of mixed heritage. I'm glad I wrote this record because after this, I don't feel like I'm part human anymore. I'm not part Mohawk. I'm not part black. I'm all Mohawk, I'm all black. Now here you are, you're in full flower. You're flexible in all your power. You got all the sunlight and the air that you need. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Now here you stand hour after hour, strong as an oak, tall as a tower. The storm keeps raging, but you never pay no heed. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Somehow everything eventually dreams. Someday, somehow, everyone eventually dreams. Someday, now see you shining strong and clear. No one can stop a good idea. Nobody like you. There's nobody like you. I was a flower, I was an oak. I was provoked, and when I awoke, I started grazing for all the things that I need. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Somehow, everything eventually dreams. Someday, somehow, everyone eventually dreams. Someday, they knocked you down, erased your name. You stood your ground and wouldn't change. You found your place now, standing alongside the trees. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Come on, everyone. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. One of the things I believe so much in is that we are all stars, living a human experience, and I think all stars should. You are a star and you are hope. Smoke signals in the air evoke that from the darkest depths that our hearts can be freed. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Somehow, everything eventually dreams. Someday, somehow, everyone eventually dreams. Someday, somehow, everything eventually dreams. Someday, somehow, everyone eventually dreams. Someday. Now, Goa, thank you for having me. Somehow, eventually everyone dreams someday. Seeds, kana soha. To all of you, big love. Keep shining bright.
Julian Taylor. Wow. Okay. I need a sec. Notre prochaine artiste est une auteure, compositrice, interprète primée et une interprète bilingue pour enfants, bien connue sous l'alter ego Madame Diva. Elle partage avec passion ses racines canadiennes-françaises, avec tous ses projets musicaux, incluant ses albums solo, ainsi que son projet Beau Séjour. Lorsqu'elle ne joue pas, elle siège également au conseil d'administration du PMFC. To present Single of the Year, please welcome award-winning singer-songwriter Jocelyne Baribeau.
Bienvenue tout le monde. We're so happy that you're all here. We're happy to be here. Merci beaucoup. Many artists are currently releasing singles before their album drops to build excitement on socials, public playlists, and radio. While this may seem like a new strategy to some, it's in fact it was practiced in the 60s and the 70s. I remember the 70s. Let's see this year's list of stellar nominees for Single of the Year.
In the category for Single of the Year, dans la catégorie Monoplage de l'année, the nominees are Les nominés sont Delaney's Dad, Moira and Claire. Have You Seen My Sister? Aruna and the Sirens, plus guests. In 40 Years, Barbra Lica. Light Under the Door, Zach Pick. Seeds, Julian Taylor. Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming, The Bombadils. When You Miss Someone, William Prince. Worth the Time, Big Little Lions.
They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. Somehow, everything eventually dreams. Someday, somehow.
Well, I, for one, am very glad to not have had to pick between those very, very beautiful songs. The recipient, le récipiendaire, le lauréat. When You Miss Someone, William Prince. William n'était pas disponible ce soir. William is not available, wasn't able to come and join us this evening, but he has left us a little video.
Thank you, everyone. I got to sing this song at the hallowed Grand Ole Opry, so I'm extra proud that this could be the single of the year. Thank you to Mike D. Kerr for your brilliant guitar playing. Thank you to Dave Cobb, Brandon Bell, Six Shooter Records, Alicia Grace for singing on the track, and just everybody that continues to resonate with this song, Missing Someone That We Love, The Beautiful Ache. What a privilege, isn't it? So thank you. Thank you so much.
Love, love, love that man. Nice to see him take that one home. Our next presenter is a Juno East Coast Music Award and Musicanelle Award winner.
C'est aussi un musicien et éducateur talentueux.
As the local chair for this year's Canadian Folk Music Awards, he has worked tirelessly to put a great week together, an hour and a half ahead of everybody else.
S'il vous plaît, bienvenue à Wade Pinhorn.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take just a quick moment and, of course, thank our sponsors, without whom these events can't happen, and in particular our volunteers. Our volunteers are working so hard for us, some of them downstairs at the merch table right now, so can we get a round of applause for them, please? The Instrumental Group of the Year category recognizes a group or duo whose recordings feature instrumental music on at least 51% of the album's tracks. The limits for expression are non-existent, the boundaries endless, and the finished product diverse. Case in point for tonight's nominees. Let's have a look at the nominees for Instrumental Group of the Year.
In the category for Instrumental Group of the Year, dans la catégorie Groupe Instrumental de l'année, the nominees are les nominés sont Archetype Trad, Explorer, Medusa for Medusa, Queen Kong, Frey, So Long 7, Only Elephants Know Her Name, Vinta, Beacons.
And this year's recipient for Instrumental Group of the Year is Queen Kong.
Congratulations.
I know.
I didn't prepare a speech because, up next to the other beautiful nominees, I was like, you know what, I'm happy to just be here, have my name next to their names. So I'm going to make this up. I can't see any of you, but you're all gorgeous. I want to thank, first and foremost, my band. This is their award as much. This is our award. Here, you hold it. And what can I say? They've been everything. They've been there for every second, and I love them very much. And I want to thank Ontario Arts Council and Factor for providing us with grants so we could be here. I'd like to thank CBC for having us as guests yesterday morning. I want to thank my family, who's probably jumping up and down on the couch right now, back in Toronto. I want to give a shout out to my drum teacher who passed away a few years ago, Jim Blackley, up in heaven. And if I've forgotten to thank, I'd love to thank, of course, the CFMA. What an honor, what a treat. And thanks to all the other wonderful nominees. I thought everyone just sounded fabulous tonight. So we'll see you after the break. We're going to play some music for you too. Thank you.
Another round of applause. Isn't that great? All right. Let's keep this wagon wheel rolling. The Unsung Hero Award recognizes the exceptional contribution by an individual, group, or organization in any aspect of the Canadian folk music scene. And this is a special award because it recognizes those who work tirelessly behind the scenes for the love of music, for the love of community, who have not been sufficiently publicly recognized for their work.
Le prix du travailleur de l'ombre est remis annuellement à un individu, un groupe ou un organisme afin de saluer sa contribution exceptionnelle à l'une ou l'autre facette de la scène folk canadienne. L'objectif de cette récompense est de saluer le travail des personnes moins connues qui travaillent inlassablement en coulisses pour l'amour de la musique, mais dont la contribution n'a jamais été reconnue publiquement.
So to present the Unsung Hero Award, to give it out to this year's recipient, which I'm really happy is getting it, would you please welcome to present the award, award-winning artist Rosemary Lawton.
John Clark has been involved in the St. John's music scene for over 2 decades in many capacities. He has played dobro and guitar in various bands in genres from bluegrass to blues. In recent years, he has been a consistent sideman to late local blues legend Dennis Parker. From 2008 to 2024, John served as events coordinator for the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society. Yeah, he did. Not only did he coordinate the organization's annual flagship event for the past 15 years, the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Festival, he programmed and managed almost 800 folk night at the Ship, 15 annual wassail events, Young Folk at the Hall assisting Fergus O'Byrne, and The Broadside, a folk music live stream which runs in the festival's off-season. Folk Night and The Broadside are both weekly events. Above all, John has taken a special interest in helping young musicians, making room for them in the local industry. He works with partners such as the City of St. John's to program young folk and oversees the programming for the Neil Murray stage at the festival. John Clark's love and enthusiasm for music and community is evident through everything he does, whether it's setting up chairs at Folk Night, stage managing Young Folk at the Hall, making every effort to encourage young musicians, whether it be writing a reference letter or being part of an audience in their gigs. He is the quintessential side man in the music scene in Newfoundland and Labrador. As a participant of many of the youth programs myself that John has coordinated, I can honestly say that John has significantly impacted my career and my life. And I could not be more proud to present my mentor and my friend the Unsung Hero Award. Please welcome John Clark to the stage.
Jesus, what a trip. God, I've had a little career shift. I haven't been on stage or in front of a mic in a few months. It's quite weird. So welcome to Folk Night of the Ship. Geez, thanks everybody. What can I say? Thanks to the CFMAs. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to I've been blessed, man. I've got to share space and stages with some of the finest musicians, supporters of live music, industry crew, tech crews. Everyone's been very patient with me to get me to this stage, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do, So thanks to everybody. Without reservation or qualification, I have to thank my partner, Caroline Clark, who is probably much more unsung than I am, especially right now. Couldn't have done it without her. She's done all the artwork, by the way, for this event. case you need to put some artwork to the name. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Awards aren't my jam, but you know, the ones that I've received have been honestly won, I think. I've been put forward by young people that I've known since they were very young, and after 20 years, they still think enough of me to nominate me for Unsung Hero Awards, so it's very special, especially since I kind of hate kids. You know? But I do love young musicians and old musicians. And anyone that's working on their 8-ball run and trying to refine their diamond, I salute all of you, and I wish everyone the best in their lives, and I would be very happy if you all went back to your own respective worlds and made sure that there was a flourishing young folk program in your town. All right? I'd appreciate that an awful lot, so if you need any tips, we got a few, so just get in touch. Thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Come on, John Clark. Holy moly. Hey, John. Like, I remember Amelia and I played together in a bluegrass band in high school because we just didn't want to date, apparently. we found an easy way out. And I remember John coming around and like giving us advice and talking us through music. And
So patient.
So patient with the dumbest suburban bluegrass musicians in the entire world. For that alone, John Clark, everybody, wonderful job. Also, John and I, so I'll stop, but John and I worked on the Newfoundland Labrador Folk Festival for 2 years, so that's 6 festivals, six nights, and 4 of them were rained out. And he was in the hurricane, tarping down porta potties and tarping down guitars, and it's so nice to see you, man. That's the best. All right, and the next group offers refreshing and brightly colored trad. The repertoire is made up of traditional music arranged to their taste, plus a catalog of original compositions.
Aussi énergique que soigné, les prestations du groupe témoignent assurément des années d'expérience musicale variée parmi ses membres. En nomination dans 2 catégories de prix de musique folk canadienne, veuillez accueillir la Déferlance.
Thank you. The next one is a very dark song. Tells the story of a woman who lived 200 years ago near Quebec City. And that woman was accused of killing all 7 of her husbands. And her story became a legend, now known as La Corriveau. Talentueux cultivateur Charles Bouchard décida après 10 ans de faire chambre à part, sa femme en maudit de dormir toute seule dans son lit. Elle s'en pète les bretelles quand sa mort paraît naturelle. Un bien jeune et séduisant maréchal Ferrand reçut en héritage un étalon puissant. Mangé par l'odeur, sa belle ampère, sa bonne humeur lui fracasse le cerveau sous le couvert de coups de sabot. Prochain prétendant fabricant d'armes et de balles, excité d'accomplir son devoir conjugal, mais la belle est déçue à la vue de ses attributs. Lui verse dans son sommeil quelques gouttes de plomb dans l'oreille. Marie-Joseph, nommée la Corriveau, a tué 3 maris, elle en sera maudite sous la torture du bec et des corbeaux. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. Entreprenant boucher, toujours pressé de partir, avait pris l'habitude de ne pas rentrer dormir. Sa conjointe en calvaire devant son plaisir de la chair, le découpe en morceaux qu'elle cache tout au fond du frigo. Un homme plus vieux, l'apothicaire du village, s'est rempli les poches, vendant pilules et bandages. Voyant son testament, sa dame se dit qu'il a fait son temps. Mélange 2-3 flacons, puis on arrose son jambon. Marie-Joseph, nommée la Corriveau, a tué 5 maris, elle en sera maudite sous la torture du bec des corbeaux. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. Son prochain amoureux, un fort et grand bûcheron, coupait sans relâche pour réchauffer la maison. Sa douce ménopausée qui est sur le point de suffoquer fait brûler la demeure, laissant le bonhomme à l'intérieur. Le dernier de la lignée n'a pas non plus réussi à lui échapper, mais quand il perd la vie, tous les soupçons vont vers sa vie. Condamné à mourir dans une cage, on la laisse croupir. Marie-Joseph, nommée la Corriveau, a tué 7 maris, elle en sera maudite sous la torture du bec des corbeaux. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. En son mal en patience, elle aura sa vengeance. Marie-Joseph, nommée la Corriveau, a tué 7 maris, elle en sera maudite sous la torture du bec des corbeaux. Sans faire pénitence, se résigne au silence. Sans faire pénitence, se résigne au silence.
Merci.
Ça nous a fait vraiment plaisir de jouer pour vous ce soir. Alors on remercie les organisateurs des PMFC pour l'opportunité. Again, we are la Déferlance and we wish you a very good night. Si Paul Gaultier, jeune écolier, avait ben des croûtes à manger. Si Paul Gaultier, jeune écolier, avait ben des croûtes à manger. Non, il était pas plus haut que 3 pommes, pensait quand même devenir grand homme. Mais il se trompait fort, mais il se trompait encore. À tous les soirs, après le voir, son père, sa mère sortaient pour boire. À tous les soirs, après le voir, son père, sa mère sortaient pour boire. Même s'il trouvait innocent, il se disait que c'était des bons parents. Mais il se trompait fort, mais il se trompait encore. Si Paul se trouve une job au bistrot, il aurait aimé mieux gagner le gros lot. Si Paul se trouve une job au bistrot, il aurait aimé mieux gagner le gros lot. Il n'y a plus de scène à la fin de la semaine, il se dit que c'est mieux que purger une peine. Mais il se trompait fort, mais il se trompait encore. 10 ans plus tard, Paul se marie, même si c'est pas encore avec qui. 10 ans plus tard, Paul se marie, même si c'est pas encore avec qui. Il arrive aux noces dans son carrosse, il s'imagine qu'elle sera pas moche. Mais il se trompait fort, mais il se trompait encore. À l'âge de 164 ans, si Paul est mort depuis un temps. À l'âge de 164 ans, si Paul est mort depuis un temps. Son esprit est au lac Saint-Jean parce qu'il pense encore qu'il est vivant. Merci, bonne soirée!
Another round of applause. Come on, come on. We're going to take a 15-minute intermission. Go buy some merch. Go buy some merch. Artists travel far away from Never Drink, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. We'll be right back.
'cause yesterday don't understand. But you and me got a difference. Meet you at the park, got a clean and free. Where the sun and the tree take you a double pay. Close our eyes and let the music play. Open the heart to Christmas. Oh, do you feel the way I'm feeling? Oh, I said always be I've got to realize I wanna rest in your peace. Tell me I'm not free. Wish I could pull up an old time map. Nowadays they don't make it like that. You can have anything in the world to see. I want something to last and something to do. Oh, do you feel the way I'm feeling? Oh, I should always be Life's got to realize I wanna rest in your peace. Tell me I'm not free. Every shoe in the bills unpaid, but the sun's got everybody out to see. Sitting on the edge, dipping our toes. The river doesn't worry about getting old. Do you feel the way I'm feeling? Oh, I should always be Life's got to realize I wanna rest in your peace. Oh, do you feel the way I'm feeling? Oh, I should always be Life's got to realize I wanna rest in your peace. Tell me I'm not free. Is the moon shining bright where you are? Is it even shining at all? Running like a white line down the middle of some old memory. Does the evening unfold in ways that desire to be nowhere, but to go out and rave like a time when it was more than just some old memory? When you miss someone, tears you apart and then some. When you miss someone, is the silence quiet or loud? A lifetime of questions, lost and profound, procession to a silhouette of trees on the ground here in front of me. When you miss someone, tears you apart and then some. When you miss someone, love. Now it's here in your absence, my mind doing backflips, reserve tanks running on E. Intergalactic, into the static,
Would like to ask everyone to return to their seats. The show will begin in 2 minutes. The show will begin in 2 minutes. Once again, your host, Tom Power.
Hi, everybody. This is I love the personalized folk music, Hey Tom, I got back from that. Hi, everybody. Hey, Tom. Are you having fun at the show so far? I think that person just said, yeah, Tom, pretty good. They asked, hi, Craig. They asked if I would, given who my co-host is tonight, it's been lovely I've been playing music with her since I was 14 years old, and we were playing, again, Dateless Bluegrass in St. John's. And over those years, it's been really amazing to watch her become one of the finest fiddle players this province has ever seen. So we were sort of asked if we would, and we said sure. And I think we should hear some tunes from Amelia Bartellis on the fiddle. What do you think? Yeah, all right. Yeah. Would you please welcome to introduce the next award, the Deputy Mayor of St. John's, Sheila O'Leary.
Oh my gosh, Tom and Amelia, a big round of applause. Aren't they phenomenal? Absolutely. Oh, folks. Wow, this night is just nothing but gratitude, honestly. It's just so wonderful to hear about everybody being so positive and grateful. It is inspiring. As Deputy Mayor for the City of St. John's, and certainly on behalf of Mayor and Council, it is my absolute pleasure to be here this evening and to celebrate the incredible artistry being acknowledged and showcased here at the Canadian Folk Music Awards. Here in St. John's, we have a deep understanding of the importance of folk music and the power it has in embodying our culture, our identity, our stories, our experiences. And for this, I am ever grateful for the gifts of song. So now, it is time for me to announce the next award presentation. So please, let's check out the nominees for Children's Album of the Year.
In the category for Children's Album of the Year, dans la catégorie Album Jeunesse de l'année, the nominees are Les nominés sont Going Back, Remembered and Remixed, Family Folk Songs, Volume 1, Gina Lina. Here Comes the Train, Mr. Ben. Minor Third, The Relative Minors. Primary, Daryl London. Welcome to the Flea Circus, The Swinging Bells.
Rivers and oceans wide, if you've got these three colors, then you're...
Okay, wonderful. So, this year's recipient is Going Back, Remembered and Remixed Family Folk Songs, Gina Lina. And here they come. Wonderful.
Oh, my heart is pounding. Vraiment, je suis un peu surprise. Alors, merci pour tout le monde pour cette prix. C'est vraiment un honneur. Et la musique vraiment me rend heureuse. Et vraiment, les familles et les amis ici sont très précieuses. So I'm so happy to be receiving. I'm shocked. My heart is still beating. But even when I feel nervous up here on stage, I look out into the audience and I remember you're the reason why I'm here. And you're the reason why I'm singing these songs. And in fact, I didn't even know there was a children's category until I had 4 kids of my own. And then I started making music with them as a way to document our lives. So although today I do want to thank Mario Vira, my producer, my long-term collaborators, Steve Charles and Spencer Capier, and 2 extraordinary players from China, Jirong Huang on the Chinese fiddle, lap fiddle, or the erhu, and Sarah Tan on the horizontal harp, or the guzheng. I really want to give honor and gratitude to the long journey before this. And that includes my husband, mon mari, who is there for me sur le stage et aussi dans la vie, et aussi pour mes enfants qui sont l'inspiration pour toute ma musique. Alors Emma, Annalise, John and Gabriel, you're the reason why Mama's here. So thank you so much. And a message to my kids. I really hope you come to Newfoundland and play your accordions. We are the only family that I know that is extremely loud, and we've got 6, maybe 7 accordions in the house, and you are all welcome anytime.
Now to present Global Roots Album of the Year, the executive director and founding board member of music, that other island, Prince Edward Island.
Et également membre du conseil d'administration des prix de musique folk canadienne, Rob Oakey.
Thank you. Oh, it's great out here. Whoa. Hey, thank you. Hi. I do want to take a moment before we get on to the award just to acknowledge a bunch of people in the audience tonight who are part of the Canadian Folk Music Award Export Buyers Program. They've graciously agreed to join us from across Canada, the US, and the UK. These folks are mostly folk festival artistic directors. They do an amazing job of presenting great folk music and global music for us to discover. So please support your local folk festival. All right, let's get on to the award. I have the pleasure of presenting the award for Global Roots Album of the Year. There's some amazing music coming out. We're so happy. Canada is indeed fortunate to have a diverse population representing many different cultural heritages from around the world. This has given rise to some of very exciting music that transcends borders and genres, and we need more of that. Let's see the nominees for Global Roots Album of the Year.
In the category for Global Roots Album of the Year, dans la catégorie Album Tradition du Monde de l'année, the nominees are, les nominés sont Bamako, Sophie Lukacs, Refugee in the Sea, Tarek Greery, Ritual, Roberto Lopez, Taraf Siriana, for Taraf Siriana, Ubuntu, Empress Nyaringango.
Wow, that's an amazing list there. So the award goes to Sophie Lukacs.
Over here. Okay. What's happening?
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
It's very heavy.
Yes. Thank you so much to the CFMAs for having me. It's been such a pleasure to spend these few days with all these incredible artists. You are all so brave and beautiful, and I'm in awe of all your work and all the performances. They were so amazing. I would like to thank all of the amazing Kora mentors, teachers, and everyone in Bamako that welcomed me and invited me into this beautiful tradition and inspired me and encouraged me to write my own music as well. And also as a Jewish artist, I would be remiss if I didn't mention what was going on. So while the media cycle has moved on, please keep speaking out about what's going on in Gaza. And it's not in my name as a Jewish person, so thank you.
Another round of applause. Give it up, give it up, give it up. So, I got to see this next group sound check today after Amelia and I sound checked, and I gotta tell you, I was watching it, and I have never seen anything like this before. And listen, when I was growing up, I had NTV and CBC. So. This was never a place to go with Sharon Snow. I'll tell you that much right now. It's like the Newfoundlanders in the room get it, I hope. You see, Sharon, I'm only joking, I won't do it. The next group combines klezmer with funk and folk and jazz and has made something very cool.
Il en résulte des mélodies qui sont tout à la fois familières et nouvelles, des harmonies qui emmènent l'auditeur dans un voyage allant du sacré au profane, et des compositions contemplatives, complexes et terriblement groovy.
Award recipients earlier tonight in the instrumental group category, would you please put your hands together for Queen Kong?
sun will be setting behind a mountain, in the silence approaching, then love will come softly to sorrow that sits on a golden stone and weeps for itself all alone.
Kommande Liebe aus Stille zu gehen, zum Stille die Liebe zu gehen, zum wo sitzt dort a goldenem Stein und wenn Phase schlafen in
Freedom hostages.
The Oliver Schroer Pushing the Boundaries Award recognizes a solo artist, duo, or group taking creative risks to create folk-based music that is innovative, original, and imaginative.
Le prix Oliver Schroer Innovation musicale récompense un soloiste, un duo ou un groupe qui repousse les frontières musicales en composant des musiques novatrices, originales et imaginatives, puisant aux racines folk.
To present the award, the Oliver Schroer Pushing the Boundaries Award, the Canadian Folk Music Awards is proud to have with us singer, songwriter, and recording artist, and one of the folks behind the incredible First Light Center for Performance and Creativity here in St. John's. Would you please welcome Natasha Blackwood.
Thank you. Oliver Schroer was a prolific composer, performer, recording artist, and educator. He performed in clubs, cathedrals, theaters, and stadiums all throughout North America and Europe. Altogether, he produced or performed on over 100 albums and composed over 1,000 pieces of music. He recorded with many of the best and even played on 2 Great Big Sea albums. Right? The Buzz. The Canadian Folk Music Award, previously known as the Pushing the Boundaries, was renamed in his honor in 2008 after his passing. Let's now have a look at this year's nominees for the Oliver Schroer Pushing the Boundaries Award.
In the category for the Oliver Schroer Pushing the Boundaries Award, dans la catégorie le prix Innovation musicale, sponsored by, commandité par Peter Kaufman, Oliver Schroer Estate. The nominees are Les nominés sont A Traveler's Lament, Kyle McKerney, Codex 21, DeLonga, Only Elephants Know Her Name, So Long 7, Universal Echoes, Kune, Wayne Allah, Al Hawa.
All right. And this year's recipient of the Oliver Schroer Pushing the Boundaries Award, this thing is really heavy. My goodness. I hope it's like, you're going to get charged for extra baggage in Air Canada, just so you know. Kune, Universal Echoes. Come on out. Are we coming? Yeah.
Wow. So my name is Dimitri, and I play in Kune. And Kune has 10 members, 11 members, from around the world. So, in case you don't know them, I'm just going to name them. So we have Alina Morales from Brazil. We have Ahmed Moneka from Iraq. We have Alyssa Delbert-Sauchek. She's Métis Canadian from Winnipeg. Myself, Dimitri Petsalakis from Greece. We have Dora Wang from China. We have Selçuk Suna from Turkey. We have Paco Luviano from Mexico. We have Luis Dennis from Cuba. We have Padida Ahrar-Nejad from Iran. We have Salif Lasso from Burkina Faso. Hope I'm not. Matias Recharte from Peru. Yes, thank you. Yes. Matias does all the work, too, so thank God. Thank you, Marta. And Marta plays with us. So I'd like to thank the Folk Music Awards for this, and I did not expect it. Last but not least, I want to thank Miriam Tolar for actually bringing me here, and we're playing tomorrow. She's awesome, and check out her record, too. Thank you very much.
Please welcome the president of the Canadian Folk Music Awards, Graham Lindsay.
Hey folks, isn't it great to be in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador? Yeah. So we as people and we as the CFMA organization, we're here because of a whole lot of people, and my job tonight is a job that I really like. It's thanking people. So I do have a number of acknowledgements, just, you know, sponsors and other people. So please, I think maybe we'll perhaps hold the applause to the end just to help expedite that. But I did want to make sure that every person in the room knows that we as an organization truly appreciate everybody for being here. Every year, we have hundreds of artists who submit their albums, and without those artists believing in us, we wouldn't exist. And so we believe in the artists, and we will always put you first. So we just want to say thank you to the artists who are here, who submit, and who love us, and we love you. So we have over 100 jurors every single year that we go coast to coast to coast. And some of them are here actually tonight. And we couldn't do our job without that. And they judge in their area of expertise, and we're very grateful for all of you. We have major funders who have supported us, but they also support Canadian musicians. We've had people acknowledge that the different funding organizations have brought them here and have contributed to their coming here. It makes artist lives possible, and it makes organizations exist and continue. So I do have a number of organizations to acknowledge. We're here as the first major event for the Year of the Arts in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. So thank you very much for having us here. Celebrate NL is a wonderful organization that approached us and said, we would love to see you come to St. John's. And so we love this. And so thank you very much to Celebrate NL. Yep, Destination St. John's also has been an invaluable resource to us because they've helped us find hotels and do other things and pull information together for this, for a welcome package that we sent out. And so we love Destination St. John's as well. Music NL, was anyone out last night? Yep. And, sorry, 2 nights ago, sorry. Here, 2 nights ago. What day is it today? Don't answer. So Music NL is a wonderful partner of ours. Factor by the Government of Canada helps all musicians a lot. The Community Services Recovery Fund has been a huge support of ours as well. And as Rob Oakey mentioned earlier, the Creative Export Canada program from Canadian Heritage, they're a huge supporter of us through the program, bringing delegates here to actually make the business happen in addition to rewarding artists for wonderful artistic achievement. So I'm going to go through the list of sponsors. So these are usually smaller organizations that really are, you know, usually community organizations that really help out. So we've got Wavelength Media, College of the North Atlantic, who've done all our printing, Canadian AV, who are streaming, thank you very much. Fogarty's Cove Music, who've been a very long time supporter of ours, as have the Edmonton Folk Music Festival, Fish Creek Concerts, Peter Kaufman of the Oliver Schroer Estate, and we have this year the Newfoundland Labrador Folk Arts Society, Slate Music, the Calgary Folk Club, First Light, Anim, Linus Entertainment, O'Brien's Music. Has anyone bought my mandolin yet? Because I want that one. Anyway, Coast 101 FM, the SoCan Foundation, Fred's Records. Anyone else been to Fred's? Yeah. TriNav, the National Community and Campus Radio Association, and Long and McQuaid. Yes, thanks so much, folks. So many of these organizations are local, and I'm really glad to hear the hoop and hollering, and hope everyone can get out and see some of these people while you're here. I do have to thank, or I do want to thank, our local committee, because they've done a lot of work to put on this event. Wade Pinhorn, as you saw earlier, he is the local chair. He's done absolutely the most amount of work you can imagine, and we are grateful to him. We've got, thanks so much. Yeah. We've got Tony Murray. Tony Murray is our producer. He's working backstage and making sure everything goes off nicely tonight. And is it sounding and looking great? Absolutely. Thanks, Tony. We have Rick Barron, Natasha Blackwood, John Bruce, Ryan Davis, Michelle Eagles, Ann Fagan, Samantha Fitzpatrick, Jean Hewson, Caroline Osborne, and Julie Vogt. And they're all on the local committee. Thank you. So my colleagues on the national board include Jocelyn Berebo, Vic Close, Brianna Doyle, Scott Merrifield, Rob Oakey, April O'Donoghue, Wade Pinhorn, Shanine Robinson DeJarlis, Bob Stark, and Diana Stewart-Imbert. Yes. We have one person who keeps everything together for us. She's our employee. She's in Toronto and probably watching on the live stream. Her name is Tara Park. She does a ton of work, and anyone who submits or receives a message from us, probably it's from Tara. So thank you very much, Tara. We love you. We're a bilingual organization. You've heard Tom and Amelia out here. And so we want to offer all our services in both English and French. And we're hoping to, offer languages other than English and French that are spoken in Canada. So we've got a translator in here. Her name is Carole Pigeon. And she has been a board member for she's no longer a board member, but she had been a board member from the very beginning. And so she is still our translator. We have to thank a number of folks who've made this year happen. Rebecca Davis, who is the coordinator for the delegates, the Export Buyers Program. We have George, George Tierney is no longer on the board, but he has done so much to bring us to where we are. He came here, I can't remember when, maybe in the summer, and came up with a lot of the ideas, like he saw here and he saw elsewhere, and just said, this is going to be perfect. We have two other board members who were on the board earlier this year but are no longer. That's Kim Butler and Joe Prue. We have Caroline Clark, who, as John Clark mentioned earlier, you can't see it up there, but you've seen the 4 people in the boat, which we call Lukey's boat, and Caroline calls Lukey's boat. That's Caroline Clark's artwork. She's done the artwork for the Newfoundland Labrador Folk Festival since I've known it. And absolutely. We have Mark Berbeau, who is downstairs shooting photos right now. We have Gary, a.k.a. Chili Taylor, who's doing graphic design. We have Alec Tsui and Christopher Deacon on photos. Heather Daly is our volunteer coordinator. She flew in from Ottawa to volunteer for us. So thank you, Heather. And we have Julia Stewart, who's still in Ottawa, and she's a professional chartered accountant. And so she looks over our numbers and makes sure that all the accounting is correct in terms of the vote submissions to make sure everything is above board. I also want to thank and acknowledge every other volunteer here, because I haven't named everybody. And I hate to miss people, but I want to just say thank you so much, because we really, truly appreciate every minute of time that you've spent. We couldn't do this without you. So thank you very much. So we started a new initiative this year called the CFMA Watch Party, and I'm proud to say that in Dildo, Newfoundland right now, at the Dildo Brewing Company, they are now watching our program. So, hello. So Newfoundland and Labrador has a wealth of traditional music, of course, but the number of contemporary songwriters who've come out of this, out of the province, since I started coming out to the Canadian Folk Music Awards, and even before when I was attending folk music conferences, you can hear just the quality of the songwriting here. And I think this is a wonderful time to look at the Contemporary Singer of the Year nominees, and I'll turn it over to you.
In the category for Contemporary Singer of the Year, dans la catégorie Chanteur contemporain de l'année, the nominees are, les nominés sont Joe Nolan, Lost Verses, Julian Taylor, Beyond the Reservoir, Kaylee Jade, Turpentine, Susie Vinnick, Fall Back Home, Tara Spencer, Old News by Tara Spencer and Ben Kaplan,
and the recipient for the Contemporary Singer of the Year category is Susie Vinnick, Fall Back Home. So, as luck would have it, well, sort of luck would have it, Susie asked me, she couldn't be here. She sends her love and couldn't be here. She asked me to say a few words. Susie says, a big thank you for the award. She is really honored to receive it. She wants to send big kudos to her fellow nominees, Julian Taylor, Tara Spencer, Kaylee Jade, and Joe Nolan. Susie would also like to thank her producer, Danny Greenspoon, and all of the musicians on her album, Fall Back Home, to the jurors of the CFMAs, to the CBC and community radio, and all the folks who play and promote our music and support our shows, to her manager, Derek Andrews, and publicist, Sarah French, and to her family and her partner, James. She says, thanks, everyone.
All right, how are y'all feeling? Everyone feeling good? How's the late in the show energy? Is it okay? I know. But it's an amazing night of music. We have one award and one performance left, and I'm so excited to let you know about it. Everyone feeling all right? Everyone feeling good? All right, okay. Woo. Our final award of the evening. Like that? Woo, woo. All right. Woo. All right, you want to do it? Everyone, 1, 2, 3. Woo. All right. Our final award of the evening, come on, is Vocal Group of the Year. Amelia?
Sorry.
Woo. All right.
Pour remettre le prix du conseil d'administration des PMFC et de Fish Creek Concerts, veuillez accueillir Vic Close.
Come on.
Oh, woo!
I'm really excited to present the last award of the evening, and following Graham is like not easy, but my script is shorter. Vocal Group of the Year is something near and dear to my heart, and I'm just really pleased to be able to present this. The successful blending of voices requires great skill, teamwork, and artistry. When the right mix of personality, talent comes together, the rest can be magical. Tonight's nominees all share the collective spirit and have all worked hard to produce some great recordings. Let's check out the nominees for Vocal Group of the Year.
In the category for Vocal Group of the Year, dans la catégorie pour Groupe Vocal de l'année, sponsored by, commandité par Fish Creek Concerts, the nominees are Les Nominations, Bassett, In the Clay, Big Little Lions, AM/PM, Musique à Bouche, Il est grand temps, The Bombadils, Dear Friend, Twin Flames for Twin Flames Unplugged, Live.
Where the sound in the trees paints you a dappled face.
And the recipient for Vocal Group of the Year for 2024 is... Oh, is there something in here? The Bombadils, Dear Friend. I know you're here.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sarah couldn't be here. She's back at the hotel with our newborn baby, Celeste. She's 2 months old. And unfortunately, we appreciate the clapping, but the clapping really wakes her up. So she's back there, and she wrote the speech, and she texted it to me, and it's in my pocket. And I'm just gonna go with the flow here. Thank you so much. I hope I don't spit up on my sweater here. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much. We really appreciate this award. Thank you, CFMAs, for this award. Thank you for all the volunteers and everybody that works so hard to do this. We've been so well supported over the years to come to this point, and we just appreciate it so much. We love the folk community. We love these events and seeing our friends. It's like a reunion for all of us, and seeing the new folk artists come into the fold, and seeing what interesting things that they are doing, and we really appreciate that. So thank you to our engineer on Dear Friend, Graham Campbell. Thank you to our friends and family that have all supported us and helped bounce our babies and things like that. I was having a lesson with my voice teacher the other day, and I told her that the last CFMAs we were at was in Ottawa. And our now 6.5-year-old girl, Felicity, she was 2 months at that time. And it just seems like there's a trend here. So she says the magic to your success is just keep having babies. So anyways, we really appreciate this. We appreciate all the other nominees. And thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Cheers.
All right. Woo-hoo. All right. This last performance of the night is a meaningful one to Amelia and I. It means a lot for us to announce the final performer because she and I have spent about 2 decades together almost in vans, in cars, on tours, at folk festivals, eating hummus and drinking tea with this next performer. And over the years, we have watched him become one of the finest musicians this province has ever seen.
Probably not tea.
I had to make it G-rated for the audience. I didn't say what kind of tea.
Il est membre du groupe Rum Ragged. Il est membre du groupe Dardanelles. De temps en temps, on joue en duo ensemble, Collis and Tellis. Son amour pour la musique traditionnelle est sans précédent. Il est rare de lui voir interpréter son propre musique. Alors c'est une véritable joie de l'accueillir ce soir.
Please welcome to the stage, St. John's, from Appleton, Newfoundland and Labrador, Aaron Collis.
How's it going, folks? I never heard what Tom said back there, but I'm sure it's all true. Anyways, we can start off with a set of Newfoundland singles now, a type of tune you only find here in the province. Thank you, folks. On my right here from Harbour Grace, my good buddy Billy Sutton on the fiddle and the boran. And to my left, we have Anthony Chafe on the guitar. He's from the Ghouls. I'm going to slow it down and touch for you now with a waltz that I come up with on a trip to northern Labrador in a spot called the Torngat Mountains. And I was up there for a weekend with my band Rum Ragged. And on the day we were supposed to fly home, a thick bank of fog came in and we were stuck for another 2 weeks. And so I wrote this tune with all the time I had, and I called Farewell to the Torngats. Thanks a lot. All right, folks, to clue up, we're going to get a couple of buddies out to have a few tunes with us. Welcome back to the stage, Tom Power and Amelia Bartels. And we're going to do a good set of tunes now from one of Newfoundland's most famous fiddlers, Emile Benoit.
Come on. Aaron Collis, everybody. That's it for us tonight. The end of night one. Congratulations to all the recipients and nominees here tonight.
Félicitations à tous les nominés et récipiendaires ce soir.
Let's bring out the performers one more time. Barbra Lica, Julian Taylor, La Déferlance, Queen Kong, and Aaron Collis. Give a round of applause to everybody on the stage tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow night, St. John's. We'll see you then. Thanks, Amelia. Thanks, everybody. Bye. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Thank